fancy today. Hat's over here. There we go. I thought I better leave my video camera on because I'm taking this cool shortcut road, and this is the road where you see stuff. And I thought if I don't have it on and I see stuff, well then, we will have missed it. I used Google Earth or Maps Quest, I guess, to find the address where I'm going. I'm going to Mary Jane's house. I'm going to go to the lake where they're sailing today and pick her up there. But in the meantime, I thought I would just, just wander around doing whatever I like to do. So, the MapQuest didn't want me to go this way. It wanted me to take the highway, which I think is a lot longer. This is a really nice shortcut. They used to call this Drug Runner Run because there were so much drugs grown up here. They were driven up and down this road. But they don't call it that anymore, so they must have made a big, clean sweep of the area. I could stop making videos until I catch up. But then I miss these things. There are days that I don't do anything and have anything to video. So when I do have something to video, I kind of like to do it. Funny encounter on my comments today. Somebody called "Oh Get Real," started putting me down. All the way I do my cooking and I don't know, other things. And I couldn't believe that this person was going on like that. And all I could think of is "Get Real." I mean, they've certainly picked an appropriate name. But if you go on and make people feel bad, or try and correct everybody and tell them they're doing things wrong and show them the evidence or something, or some quote, the only thing that's really gained by that is making a person draw into their show, making a person not want to be out there, not want to show anybody what they really like. It doesn't make you want to hurry up and change. Did that ever happen to you when somebody told you that you did something wrong, like what a mess or whatever? Did you immediately try to live better, or did you just avoid that person? That's the way what happens is you make enemies going around telling people what's wrong with them. There's wrong with everybody. There's no sense pointing it out. People feel bad enough already. Most people know all their faults. Don't you? Don't you know all the things that you're bad at, or that don't fit up to speed, the way other people do things? Not that that's up there, Just because other people do it doesn't mean it's good. There's so much media hype about uncleanliness. I couldn't believe it. I heard somebody told me that in the United States, the reason that they no longer have bars of soap is because they carry germs. I couldn't believe it. I think that this has just gone way, way, way too far. You're not going to use a bar of soap because somebody else used it and there's germs on it. Well, the purpose of the soap is that it loosens all the germs and then you wash them down the sink. So I think you're pretty safe if you use a bar of soap. If you really feel more comfortable, you could rinse it first. Unbelievable. There's just so much fear out there about all these strange things that people come up with that are bad for you. How in the world did we live before the media told us all this? You know, our grandparents who didn't learn to do things according to the USDA or whoever out there is telling people how to do things. How did they, everybody didn't die. Everybody didn't die of all these things, you know. People get germs. Germs are normal. Germs live everywhere. And it doesn't kill you. You know, maybe if you drink germ-infested water that the sewage has gone into, yes, you're going to get really sick. But last I noticed, I didn't get that. That wasn't in my kitchen. Oh, did you ever see the video on, what's the name of it? Mythbusters? About the 10-second rule? Well, they found it. They went to the most disgusting places. They went to bathroom floors, cafeterias in high schools, all kinds of places. And what they found was that germs were moved quickly on wet surfaces. So if you dropped something on a wet, dirty floor, you were going to get the germs. If the floor was dry, you had longer. You did have about 10 seconds. I thought that was just a joke when people said, 10-second rule, I can still eat this. And I thought, that's a joke. But it's true that and floors that you would think, like a cafeteria floor, didn't have that many germs on it. Where the kids had all walked in and out with their shoes on. They'd been going in and out. Now, I would never put my purse on the floor in a bathroom. I just don't ever do that. My purse has to stay clean. I don't put it on floors anywhere. I don't put it on the floor at the doctor's office. I don't put it on the floor anywhere. My purse has to stay clean on the bottom, or my basket or whatever I'm carrying, because it's going to go on a table. You can be sure of that. And I'm going to end up touching the bottom of it from time to time. And I don't want to have germs that I can't deal with. But germs from food. Why am I not dead? Do you know, why am I not dead? I have a little tiny refrigerator. I don't refrigerate most leftovers. I leave them on the stove, and we eat them the next day. I eat them the next day. Some of my kids have been indoctrinated and think it's gross, and they don't eat them. But I've never gotten sick. None of my family have ever had, food poisoning. Nobody's ever had food poisoning. Why is that? We should all be dead. Really. I do teach us to wash our hands, but I don't make everybody go wash their hands before they eat. Now, that would be a better thing. That is true. And I never use antibacterial soaps, because you don't need to kill the bacteria. You just need to rinse it off your hands. Oh, I'm getting past this poor person who's been behind me forever. Now is in luck. I'm on the highway now. Isn't this a cool highway? Well, I guess I should let you go. That's my little rant. So I ranted back to this person where she had said that I touched raw pork and then I touched 1,000 things. And she read me a dissertation about all the germs. Well, why are not those people who lived before this great scare about not eating meat that has been, like always wash your hands between this and this and this, and how come everybody before that didn't die of it? I mean, they're all dead. That's true. Everybody that lived way a long time ago is dead. And I will die too. Maybe you won't if you use antibacterial soap, but I think you may die quickly, actually, because you aren't ready for all those germs. And I've never heard of anybody getting trichinosis from raw pork. Trichinosis, that's supposed to be why you don't have raw pork. Trichinosis. Well, have you heard about any trichinosis cases? I haven't. I've heard the warnings, I don't know. I don't buy into all that stuff. I just live my life. I think when there's a danger, when something is, I get promptings. I get promptings about things, and I follow those promptings. But some of these comments, they don't prompt me. They make me think, hello, get a life. Are you really that scared of everything? I'm not scared. Do something that scares you every day.